Okay, hi guys, and welcome to Lagoon Front Estate. This Lagoon Front Estate is directly opposite Alaro City. It's the new Lagos. So the federal government, in partnership with private sector, is building something fantastic there. So it's like an entire community, and in this Alaro City estate, land in the Alaro City estate currently go for upwards of 100 million. So but we're on this estate. That's why I bring you good news today. This estate is directly opposite Alaro City. It has a lagoon front view. I'm sure that you can see that. So we're offering 500 square meters and 300 square meters of this expanse of land. You can imagine what would happen when the Alaro City is complete and it's fully open for business. On my way here, the entire Lekki-Epe expressway, all the way from Awoyaya, the government is working night and day and expanding the roads. So you can imagine the amount of development that is going to happen here in just a few years. And I'm saying that if you would buy now, I can promise that at December, the price on this estate wouldn't even be at what you're currently going to buy from. We would have appreciated because there's a lot of development going on here. And we know what affects real estate is largely development. So you will see a particular house, or a particular street, or a particular land, a particular area is going up. Why? Because there is a shop price in the area. Government is bringing a refinery here. A lot of these things are happening. So this is what's going to happen here. This estate is located in Epe. I'm sure you're thinking that, but I'm not interested in living in Epe. Why should I buy land in Epe? Clearly, like I said, development is ongoing here, and they are working night and day. So imagine if land in Alaro City, which is on my right, directly opposite this estate on the other side, is currently going for upwards of 100 million. Just imagine. And I'm saying that with as low as 500,000, you can enter and invest in this estate. Does that sound like a good deal? So imagine if we're directly opposite this estate and we're saying that this estate that has a fantastic title, which is a government allocated T of O, is going for this price. What do you think will happen to your investment? And I'm sure a lot of you listening to me and watching saying, I'd rather do shares, I'd rather do stocks, I'd rather do bonds. Of course, I have all of that, and I know that it is due, but these investments are largely backed up by cash. And we know what's happening with inflation rates. So buying real estate is one way of protecting your money. So if you're thinking about, I want to liquidate, I want to see how fast I can get money in case I need it, think leverage, think about land, think about how can I borrow money from the bank with my real estate title deeds. Yes, you can. So don't think about living there. When you buy real estate, don't think about living there. You can own land here, build, leave it for your children who can own it, who can also build, who can earn rent from it. So even while we're still here, we can even earn rent from it. So depending on when you're ready to build and all of that. So think about using real estate as a leverage to get and enjoy the kind of life you want. So if you will buy into this estate, which by this time next year will not be the price that we're introducing at, why? Because of the premium location directly opposite Alaro City estates, you'll know that you're in good hands. So this estate currently sells at, well, for 500 square meters, you can start at 500,000 to pay over 3 to 18 months, and of course it's at 7.5 million. And then 300 square meter width is at 4.5 million to own a piece of Lagos. Epe is in Lagos. And of course, you don't have to think about living here yourself. Think about owning it and all the fantastic things that you can do with it. I talked about leverage. I talked about building whatever it is that you want to build and start to earn income from it, or if maybe not for you or for your children. So think about that. And what you can do is you can call me, to find out how I can invest in this estate. What is the title of this estate? This estate, like I said, is government allocated to your goal. So it's a fantastic title. I mean, you're sure that even if you have to hold the land for 5 years, nobody will encroach on your land because it's in an estate and because it's allocated by government. So government is not coming tomorrow to ask for this land because they have given it to you to do whatever you want to do. So call me and speak to me regarding owning land in this place, and I'm sure that we can get you as many plots that you want to buy, and you're sure either you want to buy directly in front of the beach, plots facing the beach, of course, which is even a better deal, or you can buy from the plots behind. So it's really up to you what your choice is, but be sure that you're one of the first off takers, because clearly some people say, I saw some houses on your page, 300 million, 150 million, but we can't afford it. How did people start selling houses for those prices? This is what they did. Somebody bought land sometime, sold it to somebody else, who sold it to somebody else. And as long as the property and land is exchanging hands, price is going higher and higher and higher. That's how it happens. So, but you're going to be the first person to buy into this one. So imagine what you're going to sell as if you choose to sell, or imagine what you'll be renting as if you choose to rent. So it's your choice. So let me know where you'll be coming in and how you'll be investing. Call the numbers on your screen and I'll be willing to talk to you right away. Thank you for listening.